We helped a client from losing 20K and closing just 2 deals on a lead gen company that they were using for a whole year to landing 4 deals in their first 90 days of working with us. This is no fluff. We're going to show you exactly what we did from A to Z. I'm going to open up their ad accounts. I'm going to open up their actual CRM to show you how these leads were funneled, how they were qualified, and how she was able to land these deals. They equated to around 80K in commissions in just 90 days. That's right. My objective here is to give you a neutral, unbiased opinion on what works and doesn't work in 2026 for real estate in the marketing space. If you stick around till the end, I have a free bonus for you where I walk you through exactly what you can do to qualify your leads and get booked appointments rather than just names and numbers like most agents get with lead generation companies. No, I'm not looking to pitch you on anything or take your money. This is just a free resource that I'm about to provide to you on exactly what works and how these leads should be connected with. Let's dive in. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sid Chandra. I run a real estate marketing agency out from Ontario in Canada. We service agents throughout North America scale their business to 6 figures and beyond in a systematic, predictable way. I've been an agent myself for over 10 years, so I know what it looks like from not only the marketing standpoint, but the real estate standpoint on how to convert these leads and the issues that come up with marketing companies that run ads for you but have no idea how to land quality leads. Before I go into the specifics of what we did for this client, I want to highlight the fact that she was no different than most agents I speak to on a regular basis. She relied on her network, her sphere of influence, which was very strong. She actually built homes, so she would deal with luxury properties, but her pipeline was inconsistent. Some months she'd have great deals, she'd have a lot in her pipeline. Other months it was dry, and she wanted consistency, which is why we connected with her. Let's dive in and show you exactly what we did to transform her business. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through the journey we took Bookie through in helping her do 80K in her first 90 days. Let's dive right in, okay? This is a visual of the steps we took to help her through the whole process. The first, obviously, is where she was. She was using pay-per-click ads, Zillow leads. She was having some cold callers send her appointments here and there. And sure, it was working. It was getting her some traction, which is really how she closed the 2 deals in her whole year of working with them. But it was nowhere near the consistency or quality of leads that she was looking for. So when she connected with us, we implemented this first step, right? We asked her where she's looking, the price point she's looking in, type of clients she's looking to attract, and put together an ad strategy that spoke to that audience. Now, key element here is what is put in the ad in terms of text, who we're targeting in the terms of demographics, but then also what is being said in the creatives or the video. In her case, we use videos because she wanted to attract a specific type of audience, and her saying things on camera couldn't be a more direct way of attracting those particular clients. So we gave her scripts, we asked her to record those, and then we got those edited to make them look very professional. Here is essentially what happened behind the scenes, okay? We built a branded ads for her. We had a hook that targeted exactly the type of audience she was looking for. And then we built a landing page to funnel these leads through. This is an example. I'm gonna actually show you here of some of the clients that we have been able to achieve these results for. So this would be an example of what the ad looked like when we launched it. We had her, again, record scripts, got those edited, and then launched them. The key thing here is mentioning specifically that, okay, are you looking to buy in the next 3 to 6 months? We don't want people looking in a year to 8 months. We certainly don't want people that don't have their down payments ready. And so we do the filtering on that, on the next step. But this is what happened behind the scenes in terms of getting her ad launched. This step alone, I want to really emphasize, prevented her from sharing her leads with other agencies or agents in her brokerage, and it landed clients or leads that saw her before speaking to her, making the conversation a lot warmer and the sales process easier. The next step we followed to get her results was the AI qualifying process. Now, with this, it takes care of a lot of heavy lifting that agents just don't have the time to do. When a lead opts in, if you're busy showing homes, running errands, obviously you can't reach out to the lead right away. And statistics show that if you don't reach out to the lead within the first 5 minutes, the chances of them picking up the phone reduce by over 80%. So why leave these things up to chance or waste money on ads when you can't even connect with the leads? So we installed an AI qualifying system. We installed an AI text system for her to qualify these leads and book them on her calendar. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. But it clarifies what the timelines are, what the budgets are, if they are financially qualified, what their motivation is, and then book them onto an agent's calendar. In her case, it was her calendar. It solved a lot of the time wasters and tire kickers, even those leads that don't answer your phone after the second or third call. That was prevented because these leads were coming in with high intent. Here is an example of one of the leads that we generated for her and what it looked like. So the lead opted in. A message went out asking, hey, are you still looking? Before I send you these lists of homes, can you just confirm a few things with us? She didn't respond. The lead didn't respond. So our system sent out another message. Once again, no response. Another message. Now the lead responded. This is what our AI system said. Well, are you looking to buy or sell? They said buy. Interested in foreclosures as well? They said sure. Are you buying a loan? They said yeah. Well, which location? Depends on where their deals are. How many beds and baths? Are you pre-approved for a mortgage? They said yes. Then it asked about, would you like an introduction with one of our top lenders? They're like, no, we have one. Well, you're all set. What's the price range? Let me think about that for some time. No worries, take your time. What's the ideal move-in date? Not sure, looking to live and rent. Well, okay. Thanks for sharing. Just to confirm, are you looking to buy or rent out part of it? Yes. Okay, so it wasn't very clear, but that's a smart plan. All right, so are you working with a real estate agent? No. Perfect. So this lead is, I'd say, 80% qualified. Now it went in for an appointment. It suggested some times. She said, no, that wouldn't work. Then it suggested more times. She said, sure. And now the closest times were essentially set up there. And then she picked one and it was booked in. So that is how simple it is. Text messages is known to actually bring in more responses than phone calls because people can be busy at work, doing running errands, whatever they may be doing, and they may not be able to speak to you right away by answering the phone. But text messages is asynchronized and it gets a much higher response rate. The next step we followed here is to book these actual appointments and to help with pre-screening them. So these two steps would be essentially intertwined. The ISA or our inside sales agent or our AI system will qualify these leads and then they get booked onto our calendars. So step 3 is to book these appointments on Bookie's calendar. So after they were qualified, they were booked in, and I showed you a real life example of what that looked like. Now, after these appointments get booked, we don't stop there. We want you to actually close these deals. And we found that many times the wrong things are said to leads, or you treat them like referrals and go right in for a close on the first call and you scare them away. So we built out a consultation framework to help you handle those objections and move these leads along the pipeline to actually close them. I'm going to show you what those results look like. We actually have an entire school community where we have resources on what to say to leads to qualify and convert them. We also use this as a resource to actually celebrate wins. So these are some of the clients that we actually had close some deals recently. This is where we train our clients. So we have a calendar, we have a weekly call every week where we go through your clients' accounts, and we review their calls. We give them pointers on what they can do to handle these objections or convert these leads, right? Now, the main thing I wanted to show you here was our sales call framework. So this is essentially a script that we follow, which is called the LPT MAMA script. Location, price, timing, mortgage, agency, motivation, and then going in for the appointment to be able to convert these leads. So there's an intense training that we provide here on how to convert these leads and offer an additional coaching to address any real life examples. So with these 4 steps, she was able to genuinely close 80K in 3 months of working with us because we essentially addressed constraints as they came up. It led to consistent appointments and a predictable pipeline for her. Needless to say, she was very, very impressed and gave us an amazing review after that. There you have it. This is exactly how we helped Bookie close 80K in commissions in her first 90 days. Full disclosure, this is not usual. This isn't something that you can expect every single time. There were factors that worked in her favor, and obviously we put in all our efforts in terms of getting her quality booked appointments so she was able to close them. How we took her from losing money with lead gen companies to making not only 1 or 2, but 4 deals in her first 90 days. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, comment for more videos like this or any questions you have around. Until next time, sell more homes.